Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. Starting from a different perspective, angle, view, whatever you want. I'm heading out of town actually, just a town, one little city over, and gonna get a sticker for my wife's car. I don't have to be in her car because I've already got it inspected, just need to go get the sticker. So on the way, you know what I gotta do. Looks like I gotta dive. So here we go. I'm starting at a market that I usually don't include on the main route, but why not? It's close enough and right here. Part of the furniture store, packaging, and even more. And some possibly illegal dumping. Yeah, not trash. Maybe just regular trash. Alright. I'm holding it down because their door is open. The furniture store door is open. Not a biggie. They've never said anything to me before. They know what I'm doing. I leave their stuff alone. Back it on up to the next ones. It is a beautiful day. I know that I almost always say this, even when it's raining, because I don't mind overcast days, but it is a gorgeous day. 67 degrees, a little bit of breeze, just gorgeous, and a bright sun. This weather has been brought to you by Dumpster Diving Life. Don't know why I feel compelled to do that, but I do. So part of the show now, folks. We'll just call it that. I have a feeling, this is a Wednesday, I have a feeling I caught them on an empty day. Garbage collection was probably this morning, early this morning, late last night, whatever. And yeah, there's so far 4 swings and a miss. And that's a garbage. Might as well, while the coast is clear. I will say this, since the COVID-19, not all of them, not all of the places I go diving at, but many of them are eerily quiet. This is kind of one of them. This is usually a pretty busy little alleyway that people use across from the freeway to this street over here. And it's about that time it starts picking up, and it just hasn't picked up. So yeah, interesting. Just an interesting observation in this new time. I was going to say new era, but let's hope it doesn't last long enough to be an error or era. So yeah, okay, I'll see you at the next, fellas and ladies. Okay folks, I'm back. Before I jump out at the Dollar Tree and Company dumpsters, I would like to thank all of you who have recently subscribed, or not so recently subscribed, but I have picked up quite a few in the last couple of weeks, at least for this channel. So I just wanted to let you guys know it is greatly appreciated. I really appreciate you folks doing that, and thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet and don't feel compelled to do so, please consider liking the videos. That helps also. Either way, I do appreciate you watching these, and hope I bring you some entertainment and just a little bit of value with some tips. Okay, on to Dollar Tree. I've got a Uber driver over there, not worried about it. He's just taking a break between rides. I have a very large washer dryer or dishwasher. I think it's a dishwasher. Wow, how they got that in there, I have no idea. That thing weighs a ton. Wow. Okay. That would definitely some illegal dumping there. Excuse me. All right, Dollar Tree. Here we go. Nothing, and nothing. Just cardboard boxes. Sometimes they just get so full, it's just hard to dig. These boxes are so heavy. It really gets hard to even try to see. Sometimes you just get lucky. Just move one or two and see what you can find. Now there's more boxes under boxes under boxes. So a swing and a miss there. Okay, I'll see you at the next. Okay, we're back. Right at home. Pun intended. Looks like we got a furniture dump in one of them. That's not new. I have pulled new furniture out of here. New is in display furniture from, I'm sure you know who. This one's definitely an illegal dump. They got the whole kit and caboodle in here. Somehow, some way. Cushions look good. Cushions are pretty good. Tempted to even take those if the other one's good. Oops, might be wet though. Now I'm just seeing one cushion, but it was in good shape compared to the little love seat itself. It was in good shape for one cushion. I don't know if the other one's under it or just missing in action. I think missing in action. So if it was two, I could try to take it, sell them as a pair. You'd be surprised. But again, kind of big, kind of bulky, and a little bit in the way. So that'll be a pass unless it's sitting over here in one of these other dumpsters. Oh, more furniture. Wow, more chairs. Me and chairs. What is it about me and chairs lately? Just unbelievable. Some really old looking metal chairs. I kind of like these old style metal chairs. Easy to clean up. Easy to paint. Just folding good. Now if they all are in good a shape as this one here, I'm gonna have to take them. I see at least 3, possibly 4. Make that 4. And if they're all in this good shape, I'm gonna have to. Plus I see 1, 2 that look like some dining room chairs. All legs look intact. They look to be like solid wood. And then one chair in the middle of those 2 chairs, and some maybe more patio chairs down below. So here we go. Looks like we got chair day. I think I can grab this one without turning the camera off. Check them out. I don't want to have to try to repair these guys. I just don't have the time to get into the repair business all the time. Once in a while is not a big deal. Here's something interesting. It looks like oil. This is just water, rainwater coming out of the chair, leaking. It looks, for all purposes, it looks to be oil, but it's not. Just a rusty chair, and that's what it comes out to look like. Really interesting. You see that? It came out of this chair. So hopefully he's got all of it out, because I don't want it in my car. That would not be good. I do have mats in the back. I finally got wise and put some, they're really just carpet squares. So yeah, I'll go ahead and load these guys up and start getting the others. So finally something to show you guys on a run. It's kind of nice. I like showing you guys as it happens. And yeah, it's fun. These are small. I'm glad they fold, or I definitely wouldn't be able to get all the chairs in here. It's going to be hard enough getting those, if I take them, getting those 3 wooden chairs in here. So I'm just really hoping the other 2 metal chairs are in as good a shape as this. Maybe have to move my tools over a little bit. That bin is full of tools. And fold the seat back up. It kind of shut on me earlier. So drag the toolbox back over here and get ready to load. I may have to pause here for this. Just expedite it. We are very near a freeway, although I do have this wall blocking me. I don't like to take too much time. So let's see if I can reach him. I like to show you guys as much as I can when I'm doing it. That's the whole point of the videos. Please work, please be in good shape. You are. Really nice little chairs. They're small, but they're still nice little chairs. I'm running out of room on my patios at the rental properties, but we can still put them under the awnings in one of them. That would actually be a perfect spot for them once they're cleaned up and painted. So see if I can reach the other one. And I'm really hoping these wood chairs are not broken or busted up, but you never know. The last metal chair. Are we still filming? Here we are. And he looks to be in decent shape himself. I don't know how old they are, but they look old. They're a little heavier metal, so they lead me to believe they're got some age on them. Then again, I could be completely wrong about those things. So yeah, it's a neat little find there. They fold up nicely. So now, this is what I'm not looking forward to, fighting these big wooden chairs. So I'll take a look one more time. I'm gonna need both hands for all of them. And they're gonna take up some room. Okay, I'll get to it. I'll show you the results. Okay, folks, well, that wasn't so bad. The 2 wooden ones came out, the 3 wooden ones came out just fine. I had to move the metal ones a little bit, got them stacked up nice and neat. Fits like a glove. 1 seat's missing the bench, or the seat. 1 chair is missing the seat. Much rather replace or repair a seat than the legs. So the legs are looking good. On this one, the seat is split, but still, again, that's an easy fix. This one here, I don't see any damage other than just the finish. It needs to be refinished. I did see a sticker back here. Interesting. Property of the state of Texas, Department of Protective and Regulatory Services. I don't even think the department of that has that name anymore. I think it's called something else. Shows you how old the chair is. And well, it may have been the property of Texas one time. Not anymore. So interesting. Very interesting. I know they sell these things at auction and to the public. I think you can just go and buy some things as well. So they have a big depository for office equipment. So I always intended to go in and never did. It's in Austin, at least the one I'm aware of. So yeah, just kind of curious how he found his way out here in a dumpster. Okay, so let's get back to the dumpster. Remember, there was also some furniture chairs out there, or some some patio chairs out here. One of them is in a decent shape. Got these rubber vinyl bands. Never been a fan of those. I see these break real easy, but I see 2 weld. I don't know if you can see that. I can see 2 weld breaks in both of these chairs. Hard to tell, but both those chairs have weld breaks. So definitely can't repair those. Someone probably could who's a better welder than me, but not me. This one here, I don't want to take one lone chair. As you saw how much room it was taking anyway, just wouldn't been really worth it. So I'm going to close the lids back. I open them to get the chairs out. So always remember, leave it how you find it. And I try not to slam the lids. I'm not trying to draw attention to myself. So let me get this one, see if I can do it left-handed as well. The wind may catch it and make a big slam, but we'll find out. There we go. No slam. Here's the last one. Looks like we got a bunch of donuts again. We know that. The donut shop. Okay. Not a bad little find. Again, though, that's a lot of chairs in the last few weeks. So hopefully I'll start moving on to smaller furniture or just something different. But yeah, I still like them. They're older. They're older type, solid wood. I mean, these are well-built chairs, probably easily 25, 30 years old. So, and along with the metal ones, not sure about the age there. They're pretty heavy metal, but who knows? Okay, so a total of 7 chairs. Go figure. See you when I get to the next one. Okay, folks, coming from the perspective of a different perspective, I have decided to hit the mystery dumpster first. This is next to Lowe's. I just went by. I entered their driveway, and they are pretty busy back there with employees. I saw one on a forklift and one on a smoke break. So yeah, it's gonna have to wait for that. The skiff does appear to be full. So in the meantime, we'll check out the mystery dumpster. No mystery here, unfortunately. And the Specs dumpster is usually locked. That one is open, but just cardboard as usual. So I'll shoot on down the back of this one. This little center is called the Interstate. I believe it's called the Interstate Plaza. I could be wrong. Next up is PetSmart, and because I'm trying to kill a little time to get back to Lowe's lumber skiffs, I'll go ahead and hit this one, though it's usually I usually skip it more than I hit it, so no worries. The wind is picking up again. We do have some weather blowing in, so nice to get a dive in on such a beautiful day and then watch the storms roll in later this evening. So just be sure. Yeah. Whew, smelling like a PetSmart. Man, rough. And nothing. So I did go get the registration sticker for my wife's car. Did a little shopping wise there. So I've got a car full of chairs and groceries. And as long as I don't find anything much bigger than a loaf of bread, I should be okay. It's not the best timing I made, but I figured while I was at the grocery store getting that sticker, which they do sell there in our state, I just might as well go ahead and get the shopping out of the way. It's now 5 o'clock, and I should be wrapping this up just in time to go home and start dinner. So, perfect. As the truck comes flying out of the side of the building, I don't know if that was a dump or what, or one of the pizza delivery guys. They like to take off like race cars sometimes. No big deal. Here we go. Here we go. The dirtiest dumpsters that I dive. Right here. Right there. They did clean it up a little bit. I think some of the busted up, broken down furniture is gone. Some more illegal nothings. Scrap wood. Big seat, a car seat. Fairly decent shape. I just donated one to Goodwill though. Yeah, pretty dirty actually. A little beat up. Well, no. Yes and no. Straps are in pretty decent shape. That's pretty clean. It's wet from the rain. Other than that, it's okay. I'd like to donate it to Goodwill. I'm looking closely to see. It is cut, it is damaged, and I don't know. Aha. Okay, one of the buckles seems to be possibly broken, so that's going to have to be a pass. I saw a slight crack there. Let's see on this side, not a whole lot. Over there, nothing, and nothing. Okay, on to Joanne's, which is right over there. Yeah, disappointing about that car seat. I would like to donate it, but it was hard to see if that buckle was cracked. And that would constitute a safety issue, and I don't think they would accept it like that. So, on to the next. And Joanne's, again, I'm just more killing time to try to get back to Lowe's because that skiff looked full. and I saw some wood, some lumber sticking out of it. It looked like the lumber that I usually gather. Still have that big old metal whatever in here. Somehow they got all the other trash out. Interesting. Very interesting. We'll head now on to errands. You may recall the last video, I believe it was my last video, I found outside of the dumpster enclosure 2 chairs. 2 patio chairs, outdoor type chairs. And I concluded that they were probably put there by another diver, because there's nothing that Aaron would rent. So I'm assuming the car is also gone out of here that I showed you. Now, this is an interesting top here. I believe this could go to a picnic table. And I believe it did. That could be possibly the legs to it. Or what was left of the legs, yeah. So, okay. A little picnic tabletop, or a picnic table top, that might just have some potential there. It would take nothing to attach 2 2x4s to this end, 2 2x4s to that end, cut at a 45-degree angle, and you have yourself, screw the legs on, nail the legs on, and you have yourself a little picnic table. That'd go perfect under the big giant oak tree at one of the rental properties. So yeah, why not? It's already 3/4 built for me. So sure, why not? Now, will I have the room? And as I said, as long as I don't find anything bigger than a loaf of bread, I should be okay. Well, there you go. A little bigger than a loaf of bread. While I'm here, I'm going to check on those chairs. Again, they were outside of the closure. I'm just curious. They're still here. I was hoping someone, the diver or whoever put them here, would come back and get them. Man, I'm so tempted, but I just don't know how to repair this stuff. I just don't know. I'm going to give it another couple of days if they're still here. I might as well, because I seem to be the chair guy these days, with 7 found today. So who knows? So okay, I should go open the back. I don't even think I did. I don't even think I unlocked it. But I should have. Nope, I didn't. I should have room for the tabletop, but I'm gonna have to put it down, the phone down, to lift it over here. So I'll show you the final results. See the groceries. That's what I was talking about. All right, let's go get this tabletop. This picnic tabletop. See you in a minute. Okay, well, there it is. About a 6 foot, I'd say exactly 6 foot long picnic tabletop. Wasn't too hard to get it out of the dumpster over here, and wasn't too hard to load it, so I have a little room, luckily, even with all those chairs in here. So that's good timing, I guess. Okay, I'm going to try and get on back to Lowe's and sneak on back over there and see if I can catch them when they're not employees aren't hanging around. See you when I get there. Okay, we're back behind Lowe's. The dock door is definitely open. I saw that for sure. See that? I don't know if you can, but I can tell. Got the 2 skiffs here, some wood sticking out. I'm not sure if it is the type that I usually use. Got their gates open here. Forklift there, but nobody on it. And a kid on a bicycle going by. And there we go. Looks like some of the wood I take, some of the lumber that I sell is hobby and craft wood. The rest is crate wood that I really no longer need, though I used to take a bunch of it back in the day. So put the back window down. Let's see, well, on further inspection, I see one pine plank and one cedar plank. Sold. I thought I rolled this window down. I didn't hold the button long enough. So, no worries. Big enough. Down far enough. I have 3 skip. No, just 2. Sorry, I was counting that. I was going to say, where did that one come from? Alrighty, more pine. And I believe that's going to be it. I thought I saw a lot more than that. That's a piece of pine. Again, guys, it's all about repurposing, thinking outside the box. These are just scraps of wood. They don't even sell. They come between the wood, the large pieces of lumber, the 2x4s and the 4x8 sheets, and they keep them separate so they can dry. They're barely a 1/4 inch thick, and when they unpackage them, they just toss them away. So, yeah, talk about recycling. This is recycling 101 here. Turn it in from unwanted scrap wood to hobby craft wood that is highly desirable and sellable. And I've checked the prices to comparable wood, and I do have very competitive prices compared to those. Don't have the lowest because I'm not trying to race to the bottom, but I also try to stay competitive. There's a little bit more here than I thought. Not as much as I'd like to see, but again, you can't always hit the mother lode every time. Putting that right on top of that picnic tabletop. There's a few things over. Look at a few things here. Take the broken one. I have noticed they've started breaking the wood more. I don't know if that's by accident or design, but I've noticed that the more of the wood I pull out, the lumber that I take is broken up more than usual. Coincidence, I'm sure. Take a look. Take a peek under here. I see one little plank there, and that kind of concerns me that it may be buried. If there is a mother lode, it's buried. And I just may have been out of luck and got here too late to catch it. I'm not seeing it. Down there, I'm not seeing it. 2 of these more planks, these planks I use for patios, a patio enclosure at the rental property that will go. They are treated wood. That's very good wood. So that'll go onto the rental property. That won't be sold. And again, the tarps, guys. Don't forget the tarps. I still sell them. Slowed down a bit, but they do still sell. One more of the treated boards here, and I'll move on to the next one, to the next skiff next door. I mean, right next to it. Again, a tarp. Just cut it pretty bad, pretty wet from the rain. Not a big deal. And nope, no wood in here. This is a smaller type tarp. I'm tempted. They weren't so wet, I'd take them. But I've got I have my chainsaw back there. I have tools back there, back of the car. I don't want to risk getting them wet, doing damage to them when I already have plenty of tarps. So, and I hope you can hear me speaking over these tarps. Yeah, I just have too many as it is right now. Okay. Well, a little disappointing, but it's better something than nothing. So I'm happy with that. And at least I got to come take a look. Because as I said in the last video, I believe, I've had to go days without hitting this because there was always someone back here. Even if I came back a couple hours later, my timing was terrible. Today, I have better timing. So, I can't complain. Okay, I'll see you at the next one. Okay, I just thought I was done with Lowe's. I'm not done with Lowe's. I do want to go by the garden center just to satisfy my own curiosity if they have the skiff out and if they still have any plants in them. Not where it was the last few times with a lot of plants. I do have some folks out here loading and have one employee out here and somebody, both skiffs inside. There they go right there. And okay, curiosity satisfied. So I've promised my wife, or at least told my wife, I wouldn't take any more to the house. It doesn't mean I won't take them to my friends and family members. You never know. See ya when I get to the next one. Okay, folks, hitting the last retail center. Worked my way backwards because I had to go out of town to get a registration sticker for my wife's car. Thought I'd come back on the right side of the freeway and make it easy on myself. A lot of illegal dumping here. Heavy stuff too. Couldn't tell you. There's these heavy pallets. I don't think I'm going to be able to lift them up to see what's under them. If anything, kind of frustrating. I've had some luck out here lately, but I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and go because I see the owners of the window tent place there, and I just don't like to dig through it while they're here. So the pallets would have precluded me from really getting anything anyway, so no loss. We've got the old Bell's dumpster that the illegal dumpers have definitely found more pallets. I really used to think pallets were something people could take and sell, but I guess not these days. Not sure what that is, a box. So this is gonna be a bus too. Won't be able to see anything under it. I'm not seeing nothing but more trash. It smells like household garbage. So that's 2 swings and a miss right there. Unfortunately, with the illegal dumping, sometimes the illegal dumping is something you want to see, as in those 7 chairs I just acquired. And then there's something like that, something you can't budge and you don't want, and you can't see underneath it. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. No worries, there's always another dive in me. We'll pop in here at Burke's, see if they've got anything new, any more new dumping, because they're not open, so no hangers for me. Nope, the same stuff. It hasn't been emptied. I wonder if they've stopped emptying it, thinking they don't need it because they're closed, not taking into consideration that the illegal dumpers will take advantage every chance they get. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. All right, on to Dee Dee's discounts. Don't let me down, Dee Dee's. Yep, some more. Looks like a different item here, some type of, or is it the same thing I just saw the other day? Box spring, a small box spring. Looks to be in pretty decent shape. It really does. Of course, they threw some trash on it, but definitely going to be a illegal dump. And it's a twin size. We can't use a twin size, unfortunately. Believe me, I would consider taking it. But yeah, somebody moves this from the back to the front. And frame looks like it's broken. Some type of frames. Plastic frames broken. This mattress is on top of pretty much everything. I really can't make out what this metallic item, oh, whatever it is. It's heavy. It looks like a door, possibly. Windows. Yes. Without using both hands, I can't tell. And that sun is coming right down. I believe that's 2 windows sitting on top. Can you see that? I certainly cannot. We'll see when I get home and check out the video. The putty knife. I don't know what's so hard about cleaning putty knives, but people don't do it. So, there's a phone case here, looks like. Pretty old. Yeah, pretty bad shape. Putty knife can stay. Or come with me, rather. Okay. Alright. Well, again, it's so hard to see because the sun is right in my eyes. I think that's windows. 2 sets of windows on top of the mattress. Twin size mattress. And the regular stuff I've seen already. Okay, on to Harbor Freight. And so far so good. I haven't turned off the video camera accidentally yet. Hope I don't jinx myself now, because we're almost done. And if you come this far, I appreciate you sticking with me. Again, please like or subscribe or both or neither. Just thank you for watching. But if you did one of those things, I'd appreciate it. Empty as a drum. I've been missing Harbor Freight a lot for some reason. I've been hitting them on the particular wrong days. Some of the display little sign holders that I've taken tons of, tried selling. I have them listed. I believe I sold 1 set of maybe 30, but smaller than this, if I remember. If I see a whole bunch, I might be tempted to grab them. I only see a handful, and I still have a bunch from the last time, so no, I don't think so. Something just fell out of that box. Looks like a return of some kind. Has a ticket on it. Says not working. Well, there you go. I'm not sure what's not working. I'll untangle the wires later and see. I believe it's some type of tester, a battery tester, or even a starter. So a big old jug of something. What we got here? Dextrose powder. Pure. I don't know where that would come from. Certainly that is not. This is not a Harbor Freight item. I want to see if it's been opened. I'm trying to open a jar with one hand. Not fun. Has been opened. Coming out of a dumpster. Believe it or not, you can sell this stuff on eBay. Looking for the expiration date, which is 8/20/20, so it's got a couple of months left. But no, if it was brand new, I think I would, but not today. Not today. It was sealed, absolutely. Moving on down, let's see. Looks like, I thought it was steel wool, yeah. And a large pack of steel wool has fallen out. Always need steel wool. And some of those staples I'll definitely take. I'm having to lean over hard to get that. I hope y'all appreciate that. That kind of hurt, but in a good way. It's all in perspective. Put that in with the tools. Look at this. This is some really interesting, very fine steel wool, brand new. And I believe there's a few more down there. Seeing how I'm at the end of the run, gotta get home and get dinner started. I can spend a little bit more time, I wouldn't mind getting these staples. Always come in handy. They look like the 18 gauge that I use. Wow, a lot of them too. A bunch of them. Too bad. I'm gonna have to make a double lean. Have to lean in there again. But that's okay. I'll do it for you guys. So, and my staples. So, yeah. See if I can do it all one more time. One more grasp without doing a header in here. Yeah, so far so good. One little piece of steel wool. He'll come with me if I have enough. Right here. Am I even in frame? Yes, hope so. And while I'm still here, lift that up, poke that, and slide on out. Wow. That's tougher than it looks, folks. I want you to know. I sure hope I got that on video. Ooh, I thought I was about to do a header. So there you go. I can put the straps back in. That just accidentally, inadvertently came out with me. So, there we go. Okay. There we go, guys. I think we're done here. Look towards the back. Nothing. Okay, just had a phone call. Perfect timing. I was about to head away from the Harbor Freight anyway, and we have an employee there. So time to boogie on around the corner and check out Dollar Tree. The last two on the run here on this beautiful day. Now up to 86 degrees. Of course, there was a good hour and a half gap because I did stop at the store, so the temperature didn't shoot up that fast. And I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try. Too full. Dollar Tree let me down. Of course, that's what Dollar Tree's always looks like, so really no surprise there. And last but not least, my big lots. One of my very first ones I hit as a diver. Pulled out enough of that just to keep me interested, along with some other interesting finds. And there we go. Lots of food. Looks like a little soap dispenser back there, busted up. Some type of, another bottle of liquid soap probably. And a whole lot of nothing. Well, there you go. Okay, so it's time for dinner, and I'm the one who's got to make it. That phone call was my 10-year-old son wanting to know where I was and why I wasn't home starting dinner. That's my tribe. They know. They know. All right, guys, folks, this is it. End of the trail for the day. Had a good run. Enjoyed those chairs. Got that picnic tabletop. Should be easy to complete it out. Maybe I'll show you a show and tell if I do complete it, put it out at the rental property. And then again, maybe not. Maybe I'll just build it and sell it. Just have to wait and see. Okay, guys, you know the rules. You know the routine. Always wear your gloves. Be safe. Keep what you need. Sell what you must. And give what you can. Keep on diving.